Hey, it's Mike. Long time no see. I've been out of the shop for an ungodly amount of time, but happy to have an opportunity now to get back on the Rambler. It has been untouched since we left off. I've been working on being a new dad, navigating those responsibilities, and getting back in the shop's been kind of a struggle, but hopefully we'll get a little more consistent now. A few more opportunities, more frequent chances to get in here. But for today, I'm going to try and make some progress on some of the things affecting this door here, because that's going to kind of impact how we move forward a little bit, because I'm trying to get this car mostly on the road. You know, there's car's really not worth a whole lot, so I don't want to spend too much time making everything, you know, super minty. So we're just going to do a good job and get it going, something we can drive and have fun with, and maybe get on to some other projects along the way. But let's get into this door and see what's going on. All right, here on our driver's side, it's pretty obvious to see what's going on here. This thing is very much sprung. So from the outside, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of damage, but this door here does have some damage in this area that I don't know the full extent of. On the inside, it doesn't really look that bad, but clearly there's something wrong. And then when I got this car, you can see this mangled mess. The latch was pushed in. This was much deeper and caved in there. So I suppose it's plausible that this door may not be original to the car, and that there was actually a little more catastrophic damage at one time. So we'll see what we can do here. We're gonna have to do some comparison on the other side of the car for sure. A couple of things I noticed right off the hop is that this hinge has a gap down here. I would assume that would be flush from the factory, so it looks like the hinge may be bent itself. And that goes all the way along the bottom there. Angle's not too great, but let me see, when we close this door, where our contact point is. All right, our bar here is contacting the pin and won't let it go any further. So we'll take a look at the other side and see where we need to be. All right, we're over on the passenger side. I'm looking at this hinge. You see it does in fact sit flush on the door. So I suppose that's probably where we need to start on that other side and see if we can get that corrected a little bit. I guess we'll get the door off, get the hinge off, and see if we can make any progress with what I've got here. All right, now, I think I've done this before on this car. Here's our bolts. We got 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. We'll see if we can get those undone and get this up on a stand, get to work. Yeah, I just put it up on a jack there, so hopefully it doesn't fall on me. To the stand we go. Pretty sure I've had this off before. It's been so long, but these are far too loose to not have been opened up. There, we'll try this. No, that's pretty much. Anyway, that's pretty light. I don't want to smash my hand too bad. Wait a minute. Are we moving? I don't know. Maybe just try this. Yeah, bring it up. Maybe something. Yeah, probably not. Now we go. Wait a second, that's better. That is better. Yeah. Much better. Did the trick, I don't know. Doubt it. This one little section here. I hate going back and forth on something like this. Let's do it. Well, all right, next thing here, probably not showing up. I can feel where this is bumped out towards us a little bit. So I think I need to dolly this just a touch to get this surface pushed back in, because it is definitely pulled out right there. So let's work on that a little bit. I guess I got to get this thing flipped over. So the damage to this door and the damage to the pillar there might not be related, I suppose, since this is such a localized bit of damage and a little ding here on this edge as well. I imagine the wind took this door and is what causing it to be sprung. How am I gonna reach in there? That's gonna be a little tricky, because that's a I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually dolly that. I think I may just have to go beating on it until it pushes in. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. I guess you're gonna have to put the door back on, find out. Sure. Right there. think we got somewhere. It needs to twist down a little bit, but that is not sprung out the way that it was. That's great. Yeah, like what we're seeing here. Obviously not lined up, but that's not sticking out past the quarter anymore. I think we can live with that. I think we can live with something like that. We just need to do some alignment here. So I'll do that and bring you back. All right, we're not perfect, but the objective for today is done. You see how that door sits nice in there? It's not springing all over the place. It's not sticking out past the quarter. Gap's not great. Sagged a little bit when I let the jack out, but there'll be more work to come. Obviously we got a lot of body work to do, and we'll get it aligned as good as we can once we start that process. See what we're going to do here. I don't know. Try to just beat it out a little bit. We're not going for concourse by any means, so a little bit of filler, it's not going to be a bad thing. I'd like to do a little better than that though. All right, so nice easy job to get back in the swing of things. Pretty happy with the little bit of progress anyway that I was able to get done, and we'll see you next time.